what's up, fuckers? It's your boy Jack, and welcome to today's video. Alright, guys, so today is a Dog Shit Thursday video, guys. I know today's Friday. I am sorry, guys. Yesterday, I ended up getting a haircut, and I didn't have any time to get the video done, guys. I do apologize, but you know what? It's one day. You guys live. So with that being said, guys, let's get into today's video. Starting off with shit movie number 1, Bloodshot. Okay, guys, so if you remember, what was it, Tuesday? Yeah, last video, I said I'd be going to see Bloodshot in theaters, which I did on Wednesday. And holy shit, guys, this movie sucked. Basically, the plot of this movie is Vin Diesel's this army guy that died, but then's brought back to life using nanites. And it gives him, like, superpower abilities. So basically, he can't be killed. He cuts himself, and the cut heals because of these nanites. You know, he fucking gets shot in the face, and his fucking face, like, goes. And the nanites come back and put it on. That's a superpower. And basically, he's being used by this kind of company that saves his life to kill people, right? So they're using his mind, they're programming his brain to think that these people killed his wife, and, you know, so he goes and kills them, but they really didn't. It's really fucking stupid, guys. It's like a Fast and Furious movie, like Vin Diesel style, with a Marvel movie. And it's really fucking bad. The action scenes aren't very good, guys. And just the way he talks. I mean, he talks like a fucking moron. He can't give a complete sentence, guys. It's like a bunch of these action lines. You know, these like, I'll be back type of lines, right? And I'll be back from Terminator if people don't know. Fuck. But basically, it's those lines. He hasn't had a coherent conversation through the entire movie. It's literally so fucking scripted. It's not human. It's like a robot. It's like if you give a robot fucking lines and he read them exactly and it sounds like a fucking robot. That's what this sounds like. I mean, holy shit. It's so ridiculous. Like, he goes and sees the girl and he's like, I'm home. Like, what, huh? Not, hey, how's it going? What's going on? I told you I'd be home. What? Huh? What? This bitch didn't even know him. Fuck, like, seriously. And he's like, always get the job done. Like, that's not a normal thing people say to people. Like, seriously, you don't say this to people. You know what I mean? Like, holy fuck. It's just, don't check it out, guys. It was stupid. I mean, it was nice to get out of the house to see something, but honestly, besides that, it was so fucking dumb. But with that being said, guys, let's get into movie number 2 on my list, Ocean's 13 on Netflix. Now, Ocean's 13 is the third movie in the trilogy of Ocean's movies. So basically, there was Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, and yeah, you guessed it, guys, Ocean's 13. Basically, from what I've heard, Ocean 11 is pretty good. Haven't really heard anything about Ocean's 12, but Ocean's 13 was on Netflix, and I thought, why not check it out? George Clooney's in it, Brad Pitt's in it, Matt Damon's in it. How can you go fucking wrong with that cast? I was wrong. They went really fucking wrong with it. This movie really had no point. It was a lot of, like, spewing out of the mouth, like, just a bunch of bullshit. Like, just a bunch of words, like, coming out of their fucking mouth that meant nothing. Basically, they're planning a robbery. But the planning is the entire fucking movie. I don't even know. I didn't end it. I just shut it off. I couldn't do it anymore. I was like, seriously, all they're doing is talking about what they're going to do. The whole movie. You know, most people have a lead up to something. You know, there's a little bit of action. There's a problem. No, these guys just detail every point. And it's like, you know what? I'm done. Like an hour and a half wasted of detailing shit. Like who cares? Give me 3-4 minutes of planning and that's it. But nope, they went on it for a fucking hour and a half and then end up shutting it off. But with that being said, guys, don't watch that shit. All right, so let's get into movie number 3, guys. Rampage with The Rock. And it's on Netflix. So basically, Rampage, guys, is a shit Rock film. From what I've seen from The Rock lately with his movies, they've all been shit. He's had Rampage, he's had fucking Baywatch, Jumanji, all these kind of San Andreas, all these movies that are really fucking stupid. Made a lot of money, but were really, really dumb. And this is definitely one of them, guys. Rampage, the plot of Rampage is really stupid. So The Rock's basically a zookeeper, and he takes care of this albino fucking gorilla. It's a giant albino gorilla. And he communicates with it using, like, sign language and shit, you know, fucking shh. And apparently the gorilla gets it. And so what happens is this fucking, like, meteor lands out of the sky with this liquid from the military. The gorilla eats it, and the gorilla becomes super angry and basically becomes a fucking King Kong because it grows in size and all this shit. And it's not up to the military, guys, to stop this. It's not up to the government. It's gonna be The Rock, guys. The fucking zookeeper, guys, is gonna shut this shit down. Yeah. This movie is just fucking, it's just CGI to the max. Basically, they spent the budget on CGI and no plot, nothing. Because this movie's so fucking stupid. I mean, now there's the wolf's big, there's a crocodile that's big. They fight. It's just stupid. It's a total waste of time, guys. Do not check it out. Rampage, fucking leave it in the trash where it fucking belongs. All right, with that being said, guys, I'm going to hit you with number 4, another shitty rock film, Skyscraper. So, Skyscraper is another one. It's another shit rock movie. He keeps pumping them out. He pumps out like 8 movies a fucking year, and now 1 is half decent. I mean, Skyscraper is fucking ridiculous. Basically, what this movie is about is he's a special forces guy. Ex-special forces, he lost his fucking foot, so he's got like a paraplegic, he's got like a, what's it called? He's got a fake foot, basically. I'll think of the word later. But, yeah, so he has a fake foot, and he goes to China, and he goes to inspect the skyscraper. This Chinese skyscraper is supposed to be the tallest in the world, and he expects the security of it, that sort of shit, because he's ex-special forces. And so he decides to make a vacation and bring his family with him. And so what happens is, you guessed it, this fucking skyscraper got hijacked by a bunch of criminals, and it's up to The Rock to stop him, right? Because he ends up leaving to go do some shit, and his family gets trapped, and there's fires, and fuck. The best way to sum up how stupid this movie is by one scene it has. So basically, his family's trapped in this skyscraper, and he's out of the sky. He can't get in because they blocked off all the entrances. Criminals have blocked off all the entrances. So the only way he figures that he can get in is climbing up this building, which has a crane that's like that. So basically, it's like a fucking 20, 25-foot jump to the building. And he decides his big ass is going to climb up the crane and jump off. Are you fucking kidding me? You're telling me. And he does it, guys. It's probably a bit of spoiler alert, but he fucking does it. So they're telling me The Rock, with a fake fucking leg and his 260-pound self, is going to jump 20 feet forward through a building and in. Like, fuck me, man. All his movies are like this. They take these scenes and just fucking... They're so unrealistic, guys. You can push it a bit and be kind of hokey. That's fine. But don't push it that much. It's too much. Nobody needs that. It's too unreal for me. It's too stupid. It's too out there. Keep it within the vicinity of reality. Be something close. Listen, his ass ain't jumping 30 feet. He's 260 pounds. My ass wouldn't jump 30 feet. I'm fucking half that kind of weight. But you know what? It's another shit rock movie. It made a ton of money, so he's laughing, right? Fuck it. My advice, guys, don't see a rock movie. They're all fucking stupid. Alright, with that being said, guys, let's get into movie number 5 here. Possibly one of the biggest letdowns in terms of movies in my life. Triple Frontier on Netflix. Fuck, I need a moment of silence, guys. This movie had so much hype and so much lead up going into it. This movie came out, God, probably 8 months ago. And there was like at least 2 months of build-up. Trailer, this is going to be the movie to end all movies. It had Charlie Hunnam from Sons of Anarchy. Ben Affleck from fucking everywhere. It had the guy from Narcos. This movie is going to be so fucking good. It looked good. The trailer looked fucking terrific. The plot of this movie is these 5 special forces guys get together because they're all broke. They have no money. They gave their lives. You know, they gave everything they had to having being in the military and protecting people, and now they got nothing to show for it. They got no money. And so they decide to team up, get back the team together, because there used to be a team, the 5 get back together, and go rob a drug kingpin in Brazil. It kind of leads up. It sounds kind of silly, like how did you get to that? But basically Ben Affleck kind of gets into it. You got to get the lead up to it, guys, which makes more sense. But basically they go to rob this drug kingpin, because he has his house in the jungles of Brazil, fucking stacked with money, like hundreds of millions of dollars. And so they go rob it. And yeah, the amount of action you thought would be in this movie, yeah, you're wrong. There's like that much. Like seriously. It's like this metaphorical spiritual thing that doesn't work. It doesn't work. They get the money and then they take too much, and so their helicopter crashes and they're left in this like mountain, like cold ass snowy mountain. It's just fucking stupid. They don't fight anybody, really. It's just like a spiritual journey, I guess. I don't know what the fuck it was. It was a big waste of time and a major fucking letdown. That's what that bullshit was. So, yeah, guys, with that being said, those are 5 movies you should definitely not check out, and that'll end the movie portion of today's video. Let's get into my favorite portion, guys, the entertainment portion. Starting off with number 1, guys, and I'm going to start it off by saying I fucking called it, okay? If you don't remember, guys, a couple episodes ago, I said, I've done an entertainment portion And what I reported was that allegedly Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith's wife, had an affair on Will Smith with some guy named August. And so basically, the reason this was such a big deal, besides being an affair, this guy came out and said, Will Smith gave me permission to mess around with his wife. Which sounded kind of suspect. And a lot of people were like, no, fuck that, not possible. Everyone except this guy. Okay, I fucking called it. I fucking told you so. I told you it sounded ridiculous, and that's why it was fucking true. And guess what? Jada Pinkett Smith has come out and said that yes, she had an affair. But she kind of does that whole little political thing like it's okay. Basically what she says is, we were married, but it was a rough patch. I thought we were going to break up, and so I cheated on this guy. And it's so fucking weird because her and Will Smith decided to do like a YouTube video on it and talk about it, and it's so fucking awkward. It's so fucking cringy. They're sitting at this red table talking and laughing about it like this is fucking what normal people do. Normal people don't do this shit. You don't learn your wife cheats on you and then sit around and laugh about it. And she's like, yeah, we were going through a rough patch, and I thought things were going to end. And Will's sitting there like, yeah, so, I thought things were going to end well, too. Shut the fuck up, Will, you fucking reject. I mean, holy Christ, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? What kind of people are these? Clearly, what this August guy said is now obviously true. Now you're just trying to cover it up. You're trying to say, oh, yeah, it happened, but, let's put it under the rug. We're cool with it. Basically, and it's really weird because apparently they have an open marriage, but they deny it. They say they have a life partnership, which is exactly what I thought fucking marriage was. Because when you're getting married, they read that shit to you like, till death do us part. Now, what that shit means to me is that we are together for life, right? What does that mean? Life partnership. We're going to be partners for life. What the fuck did I miss? What the fuck is a life partnership then? If marriage and life partnership are two different things, but life partnership's not an open marriage, what the fuck is the difference? You know what the difference is? Difference is a bunch of bullshit, okay? Life partnership is the bullshit way of saying you got an open marriage. Okay, just own that shit. If you do, you fucking do. Be the weirdest people everybody thinks you are, you fucks. Seriously, man, I can't stand these people. Fucking, I told you though. I did tell you guys. I'll look right here. I fucking told you so. Alright, with that being said, guys, let's get into number 2 on my list. Lady Antebellum. The group Lady Antebellum, the country group, guys, is now suing a singer named Lady A for the rights to the name Lady A. So basically also, guys, I made a video. Lady Antebellum is a country group. And recently with this Black Lives Matter protest, that sort of stuff, they were called out. Apparently Antebellum has some sort of slavery background or something. I don't really know. They didn't really clarify because it's probably a bunch of bullshit. And so basically Lady Antebellum said, guys, we're not going to be Lady Antebellum anymore. It's racist. We offended people. We're going to be Lady A. Right? They're showing their woke side. They're being, super left wing, super woke guys. We're social justice warriors. Yeah, no. He's fucking, basically there's this singer, this lady, a black woman. And, she's been singing blues since 1978. And since 1978 using the stage name Lady A. Now, she's never trademarked it. But she's now being sued because basically Lady Antebellum tried to negotiate with her for the name. And she's like, I've been performing under this name for fucking 40 years. I'm not going to change it now. And so now these fucking people, they're trying to be woke. And they go and sue the black woman for the name. Like, how fucking stupid are you people? Get your woke right, people. Seriously, if you want to be these social justice retards, get it right. Don't fucking, we're going to change our name so you guys are happy. And then we're going to sue a black woman because she was using the name. Like, holy fucking shit. Oh, God. This is what happens, guys. This is why Hollywood, I say, is filled with morons. Because this is the only place this shit can happen. You change your name. Okay, yeah, I get it. I mean, not really. I'm like, whatever. If they said anti-slavery, I'd say, well, that's not what I meant by it. All right? That's my thing about it. You're doing something for a while, fuck it. I'm not going to change it for anybody. But, that's the decision they say they made, But then they go and sue this poor woman for the rights to it. Like, how fuck are you guys, like, you guys are digging a deeper hole. Like, do they not realize it? They're digging a deeper hole for themselves. First of all, you get called out on this shit, right? Which is fucking whatever. You go to change it, and then you decide to sue the poor lady who's been using it for 40 years. Idiots. Just fucking idiots. I don't... This is what happens, guys, when you try to appease everybody. You know, you try to, oh, we're Lady A now. We have to do it. Guys, we have to be woke. Yeah, no, fuck that. Okay, this is what happens. You look like a fucking moron. With that being said, guys, let's get into number 3 on my list. A little sports related, because I like to do a little sports when I entertain portion. Deshaun Jackson, the wide receiver of the Philadelphia Eagles, made an anti-Semitic post on his Twitter or his Instagram, something like that. And he's since apologized for it, and he's been penalized by a team for it. This, guys, is the ultimate form of moron. This guy, basically, he takes photos of piece of paper, quoting Hitler. This is what Hitler said. It's like a book. It's like, Hitler said, blorb, blorb, blorb. And he quotes it. And then he gets surprised that people get upset with him for quoting fucking Hitler. Right? Because who would get mad at that? Right? Why not quote the fucking worst human being in the world, right? Fuck. And then he goes and says, well, you know, guys, if you thought my last post was anti-Semitic, you didn't understand what it meant. Listen, fuckface. It doesn't matter what it meant. You quoted the most anti-Semitic human being that has ever walked the face of the earth, and Adolf Hitler. This guy killed 6 million Jews. And you're telling me about posting his quote and using it as gospel that you're not anti-Semitic? Holy shit, man. This what are these morons? You get paid so much money. Like, just play fucking football. Just play money, get your money, do this shit. But no, they gotta do it. Listen, if you're quoting Adolf Hitler, you got some fucking cuckoo going on, okay? Even fucking, like, these neo-Nazi people don't quote fucking Hitler on Instagram. And these people are fucked. I don't know. Dumb fuck central. That's what I would say. Dumb fuck central. You know, and then these Jewish players came out and obviously were pissed off by it. And it's like, what? What are you thinking? The worst part is people were defending him in this shit. People are like, well, that's not what he meant. You know, we meant some... At no point can you quote Adolf Hitler and try and say it's not anti-Semitic. This fucking guy was just anti-Semitic the whole fucking time. He killed 6 million Jews in fucking gas chambers. And you're going to tell me it's okay that you quote this motherfucker? Just, you know what, man? I understand having your friends back, but in this one, you got to let that motherfucker sink, man. I don't know. That's what... I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going on anymore. This world's fucking nutso. Defending somebody posting Hitler shit. It's fucking... Oh, my God, man. It's so stupid. Like, what are you doing, man? Seriously, what the fuck? I don't know. World's getting crazy, guys. You know what? I want to get serious for a moment and talk about what's going on today, guys. The world we have right now is so divisive. Everybody keeps butting heads. You know, there's the right and conservatives or Republicans, and there's the left with liberals and Democrats. And it's this. And nothing's getting done, guys. We got a fucking pandemic going on. And we can't agree on shit. Nothing. I'm seeing so many things going on, guys, and it's just, you gotta give your head a shake. You can't say anything. People are being canceled. All this shit's going on, guys. It's gotta stop. We gotta stop. We're all people, you know? You're born in Canada, we're all Canadians. You know, I'm Canadian. Everybody who's around me is Canadian. If you're born in America, you're Americans. Come together as Americans. Come together as Canadians. Don't fucking divide into these tribes and these groups because your political beliefs. Fuck, it's just stupid, man. Don't do it. This is the fast track to the downward spiral of civility and civilization itself, guys. You gotta stop. We gotta come together. We might not agree on things, guys, but we have to understand it, especially in politics, guys. Yes, there's Republicans and there's Democrats, and yes, a lot of time we probably aren't gonna agree on shit. But we have to understand it doesn't make you a bad guy to disagree with somebody else's beliefs. We gotta stop that. Oh, you don't believe what I believe? Canceled. You don't believe what I believe? Career over. Your life's over. Nothing. You should be fucking shot. Like, what? It's silly. You can't do anything anymore, guys. This is not the world we want to live in. This was a world created by Stalin and by Mao. These worlds and people fucking hundreds of millions of people died in. Like, fuck, it's only gonna go downward, guys. We gotta get real. What's going on? Listen, America and Canada are the greatest places in the world to live. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. So yes, we're gonna have problems, but we should understand there's a privilege to live. I don't like using that word too much, but there's a privilege to be born in this country. I see so many people, America's this, America's that. Guys, the rest of the world sucks ass. Not gonna lie. There's so many you don't want to be in the Middle East, guys. It's all bad there. Europe's going to fucking shit. Honestly, UK's going to shit. Like, fuck, these are the last two kind of blocks we got left, guys. And all we do is complain about it. We gotta understand, we're living in some of the best times. I mean, even now, we're in a quarantine, guys. We got a pandemic going on. And instead of coming together, we're fucking dividing even more than we were before. It's just, oh, I believe this and I believe that. It's constant opposition, If Republicans like green, fucking Democrats hate green. You know what I mean? If they like blue cars, they hate blue cars. It has to be this constant clashing. If you watch Fox News, you can't associate anyone from CNN. If you watch CNN, you can't associate with anyone from Fox. Like, is this the world we live in, guys? Seriously, I want to pose that question to you guys. What kind of world do you want to live in? Do you want to live in a communist state where you're forced to believe things? Or do you want to live in a free world like we live in now? There's a lot of problems, guys. I'm not going to lie. Nothing's perfect. We're human. We're not going to be perfect. But we got to understand that instead of to solve these issues, we have to come together. We can't break apart. If we break apart, it's over. We may as well give up now and form our own new countries. And give it up to the commies and give it up to Russia and China who are looking to take over anyway. Because we're the last kind of stronghold, guys. I don't know. We got to stop. This nonsense got to stop. We got to stop with this cancel culture. Stop with this, all of this stuff, guys. PC culture. Freedom of speech is there for a reason, guys. It's so you can say what you want. As long as you don't incite violence on somebody, you should be able to speak your own belief, even if something that someone else disagrees with. You gotta understand, we're all people, man. Fuck. Who cares what you believe in? Unless you believe in some really crazy shit like fucking Hitler. What's the difference, Some people believe in abortion, some people don't. Doesn't mean you have to fucking hate each other. People believe in things for different reasons, guys. You don't have to agree with everything everybody says. Because like I say, you can't appease everybody. The minute you try and appease everybody, you'll hate yourself. Because you can't do it. Everybody's been pissed off at something, but that's what we live in. Everybody's pissed off with everything. Nothing's right. Everybody's complaining this, complaining that. I just watched a documentary in Kenya, and I'm watching these little girls, like 6, carrying buckets of water on their head, guys. That's how they get fresh water to, brush your teeth with, to drink, to clean their clothes, to clean their dishes. They're walking and getting this water that's not even fucking clean. They walk miles. They risk getting kidnapped, being attacked. Then they get to the water and they risk getting attacked by fucking crocodiles. Because that's a real thing. I'm not bullshitting. You risk death of crocodiles for water that, half the time is dirty. Half the time is fucking dirty. And then you gotta walk back through those same struggles every day. And in this country, we get water out of the tap. We switch a little knob and we get clean, endless water for as long as we want. And we sit here and complain about what we got, what we don't have. Think about that. Think about that. I want people to really think about that today. Think about what's going on. What you think's really bad. Look at other places in the world. People are starving. What's going on in Yemen is fucking awful, guys. There's, in Africa, there's still slave trade. People want to talk about slavery in the U.S. There's slave trade in Africa that should be stopped. Why don't we get on board to do that? If you really want to help, don't get on board with every cause that's going on. Because if it takes a cause for you to get involved, you didn't care about the goddamn issue anyway. That's what I believe. That's what I believe about people with charity. People that televise their charity and talk about it all the time. You're not doing it for the right reasons. We gotta help people, man. Fuck. You gotta do your best to just individually as people, just be kind. We need individual responsibility back, guys. We want a better world. Really fucking simple. Be kind, be respectful. To everybody you meet. Be respectful to people until they don't deserve respect. Be kind until they don't deserve being kind to. That's the truth. If we can all do that with basic courtesy, guys, I'm pretty sure we can get along just fine. Don't discriminate against people. You know, I'm not with that shit. Don't discriminate on anything. But it's funny because with this Black Lives Matter movement, we're talking about discrimination against people of color, right? Because based on people's skin color, people are kind of getting lower chances. That's what the argument of the Black Lives Matter movement is. There's police brutality, which are targeting colored people, and colored people have it hard and all this stuff. What we don't realize is the biggest discrimination going on in North America right now is discrimination of belief and of viewpoint. How many Republicans in Hollywood do you guys know? I don't know any. You know, because you can't, as soon as you say you're Republican in Hollywood, you're gone. You say you're conservative, you're gone. How fucking sad is that? You have to hide what you believe and who you are because you want to be made fun of. Because you want to be ousted. You don't want to lose your career. It's the same sort of thing that went on with the gay thing, with the gay movement, right? People were pretending to be someone they weren't because they want to get ousted from their careers and get ousted from their jobs, right? And that was wrong. We all agreed that was wrong, guys. You're doing it with people's political viewpoints now. What's the difference? You're no better. What makes your viewpoint better than mine? What makes mine better than yours? It's just opinion. It's just what you believe. And there's reasons for believing things, guys. You know, you want to make debate. If you want to figure out these issues, debate it. Talk about it. Not yell it. Talk about it like I'm talking right now. That's what I believe. What do you guys think? Honestly, I really want people to think about this. What kind of world do you want to live in? A world where you can't have your own belief because you'd be ousted for it? A world where if you disagree with one thing somebody says, you're labeled a racist and a Nazi and a fascist? These are 3 words, 3 terms, 3 labels that it should not be taken lightly and shall not be used lightly. Nazis were a group in Germany, a political group that killed tens of millions of people. They killed 6 million Jews. They killed many black people. They killed a lot of people. These are very bad people. And telling someone, because they have a different opinion of you, different opinion on what you believe, that they're a Nazi, it's kind of fucked up. Telling someone they're racist, that's a really fucking bad thing to call somebody. You know, you don't know what people have been through. You know what people have dealt with. Who the fuck are you to tell anybody who they are? Call someone a fascist? Fascism I see thrown around more than anything. Guys, do we understand what fascism is? Fascism is putting your viewpoint on, forcing people to obey your viewpoint, your political belief through force. We believe that doesn't happen anymore, but it does. Look at this group called Antifa. You know, there's a conservative guy named Ben Shapiro who does talks at universities, did talks, because of COVID, you can't do it anymore. And Antifa, this group, Antifa, which calls himself anti-fascist, would go and beat people up who are trying to just listen to this guy talk. Kind of funny, don't you think? Anti-fascist being fascist. Because they what? They believe things that you don't believe in? Pretty fucking stupid, isn't it? Right? Think about it this way. Here's how I put it to you guys. My favorite color is black. If your favorite color wasn't black, I said, hey, my favorite color is black, what's your favorite color? And you said green. And I punched you right in the fucking face. You'd say, what the fuck is wrong with you, Jack? You can't just hit somebody because I don't like the color you like. Same argument with politics, guys. Same fucking argument. Want the world to be a better place? Treat each other right. Don't yell people down because they believe in something different. Don't cancel people because their beliefs are different. Don't do that. Don't, ostracize people. Call them Nazis. Call them fascists. Because they believe in something you don't. Listen, guys, the amount of Nazis and fascists in this country, very fucking minimal. Don't treat someone wrong because they believe in something different than you. Because it's the same thing that bad people used to do to other people. Same thing white supremacists would do to black people. Treat them bad because the color of their skin. Right? It's awful. It's also awful to discriminate someone because they have a different political viewpoint. They used to do that in communist Russia during the Stalinite years. You know how many people died during that time? 25 million. How about the fascist regime in China with leader Mao? 100 million people killed because of these kinds of... It starts like this, and it goes downhill, guys. We live in the greatest countries in the world, and all we can do is sit on our privileged asses and complain. No matter what color you are, white, black, brown, from anywhere. It's a privilege being born in these countries because I got fresh water when I turn on my tap. I don't have wars going on in my neighborhood like they do in the Middle East and Syria, where you're sitting in these war-torn areas and bullets are constantly flying. And it happens, It happens in places like Chicago, where kids are getting killed. 6 kids, I think, died. Was it New York? Yeah. New York, 6 kids died. Who's talking about them? We focus on George Floyd. 6 kids just died. Shot. We don't look for the guys that shot him. We blame guns. See the issue here, guys? Constantly division. If you're on the right, you blame the people who did it and say, it's mental illness. You're on the left, you blame the gun. Do we not understand we're both angry at the issue and we're both trying to solve it? We're both good people. We just have a different way of solving the issue. It doesn't make you bad. I don't know. That's what I want you guys to think about. Seriously. What kind of world do you want to live in? You want to live in a world where you have to be censored because of fear that you might be ousted for something? Do you want to live in a world where you're censoring people and make people feel bad? Where they can't be who they truly are because they're scared that they're going to lose everything? That the person you want to be? Is that the bully? Is that the jerk, asshole you want to be? Think about it. And if yes, then be that asshole. But as long as I got breath in my body, I'm going to fight against it. We're going down a downward spiral, guys. And it's up to us. It's up to this generation to do it. And it's not going to be by yelling people down. It's not going to be by canceling people. It's going to be by coming together and understanding whatever viewpoint you have, we're all people. We're all humans. We're all people. We're all good. And coming together and actually talking about things like this. Not yelling. I haven't yelled at anything. And just talking and figuring things out. That's the only way I see this shit getting fixed, guys. Even when COVID's gone, even when this Black Lives Matter thing is passed, we're constantly gonna see us constantly like this. I don't see it ending anytime soon. And it's gonna take us. It's gonna take this generation right here to stop it. Otherwise, guys, I'm moving somewhere else. I'm not even kidding about that. I don't want to live in a country where I can't believe what I want to believe. And it's sad. Because in the worst countries in the world with the worst people, that's what they do. They make you adhere to a certain viewpoint. And if you don't, you get put to death. Now, we're not as crazy, but we're getting there. So think about it. Seriously. What kind of world do you want to live in, guys? How do you want to fix the world? You want to fix it by being a good person? You want to fix it by being a jackass? Being a good person is fun. That's what I want to do. I want to come together. Minds of people with different opinions, diverse backgrounds, all of that. Come together and let's talk about issues. Let's solve it together. That's what I believe. Let's not yell at each other. Let's not clash heads. But that's me. What do you guys want? What kind of world do you want? What kind of world do you want for yourself? What kind of world do you want for your future family? Family now? For your kids? All that. What do you want?